Come on, Lily. It's Daddy's day. We're leaving.
She's like, don't you get off that fucking horse.
I wish your ass would.
I'll beat the fuck out you in that horse.
Half like Game of Thrones.
that horse like, get the fuck off me, please. All right, let's go ahead and start with our first movie tonight. We have here Unforgettable, and this has Rosario Dawson with her fine ass. You know, you would think that life would be all right. You know, I'm marrying Rosario Dawson. I got a new business going on, got a beautiful daughter, but the only problem is that at one time you were married to Katherine Heigl. You know, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about real life. You know?
Why did this happen to me?
Yeah. And you know she gonna come in and fuck up your program quick. Yeah, she plays the ex-wife here, and she's like, you used to be mine. This family used to be mine. This house used to be mine, and now this black bitch done called up in here, and she's taking everything away from me. I'm not having it. And you know, people, that sounds cool because, you know. Yeah, it's a thriller. It's going to be some drama going on, but it's going to finally get to a good old-fashioned cat fight somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, good old-fashioned trash-ass cat fight. It's got to be good, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit of this trailer for Unforgettable, and then we'll go ahead and get into the review. You know, it's funny because the trailer always got Rosario Dawson, a man doing something. This bitch is always in the shadows.
just being evil.
That's it. That's from the trailer. You're like, just being evil. There's no dimension to this girl at all.
You're worthless, Julia. You'll always be worthless.
Damn. It's one thing to have a thriller with men, but it's just cool when two women, because they just talk shit. You know, two guys start fighting, but women just talk, you ain't shit, bitch.
You gotta lead up to it. They take their time.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, I'm trying to talk this up. I'm talking about this look like it's fun, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes you look at a movie and you ask yourself, why are you here? You know?
that was my big question. Even at the moment this trailer showed, I was like, why are you doing this? Why is this even being made?
Yeah.
Like, they stopped making mainstream movies like this. Like, they're only black cast movies are this way now. It's like, wait, you sure you Taraji P. Henson in here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, what? Because I guess Obsessed maybe started the trend back. But,
yeah, kinda.
But to have people that you recognize in a movie like
that's the thing about this, because I look at this and I'm like, isn't there a red box you should be in right now?
Yeah,
you know?
or the Walmart $5 shelf.
The bin right there.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but shouldn't this just be all black people on there?
Yeah. Tyler Perry, Unforgettable.
Perry. This is some Tyler.
Oh
hell.
No, man, that's been the trend lately.
It's trend. Yeah, that's the trend. I'll better yet. Why are you even a movie that's on the big screen? You know, shouldn't I be? You should be a Netflix poster image that I'm looking at for about 2 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, the only reason why I'm looking at it for 2 seconds is because I'm confused. I'm like, why is Rosario Dawson on this movie right here?
That's the biggest question, because it's not like she's somebody who hasn't been working. She's been working a lot lately.
Yeah.
Well, no, you see her and it's like, all right, where's the superhero she's helping? Right. Okay, Daredevil right here.
Which Marvel superhero she trying to patch up now?
Yeah.
You know, Rosario Dawson in this movie it's like this is like the Samuel Jackson effect right here, because you know when you're on Netflix, you stop because there's about 100 movies on Netflix with Samuel Jackson's in them.
Sure.
And you're like, when did he make this shit? You know? This movie should be the Samuel Jackson effect. You should watch this on Netflix and it should be like, I didn't know she made a movie. Rosario Dawson.
Don't worry, it will be.
Warner Brothers, and I'm going to tell you about this movie right here. They had, maybe they not trolling. Maybe they call, because the movie's called, it's the most generic ass title. Unforgettable. for the most forgettable ass movie that has ever been made.
It takes balls to name your
It takes
movie
balls.
that.
That's why I'm saying they fucking with this movie. That's like you telling your mentally challenged kid, you just like everybody else. You good.
You could be the president one day.
Yeah, you gonna be the president one day. Maybe they named it this in the hopes that people really, if they say it enough, they really won't forget.
Man, I don't know, because we were talking about this on, what was that, Saturday or Sunday? He was like, yeah, what's that movie coming out with Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl? I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot the title. We looked it up. Oh, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Because I up until the moment we saw the movie, this was that Rosario Dawson movie.
Yup.
It was not unforgettable. Even when I came to the theater, I asked the rep there. I said, what movie am I going to again?
I was calling it Obsessed Reloaded. That's what I didn't know what to say outside of that.
Do you even when man, this movie is so it is so unforgettable. It gives you a temporary case of Alzheimer's. I said, you just be looking at the screen. Who are these people? What they doing? I even asked you. I said, were you at the movie last night? I was sitting right next to you, man.
Yeah, I said something that made you laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Man, were you there?
Yeah. Shit, I don't even remember being there. Where was I? Shit, I'm surprised they didn't put an Amber Alert on my ass after this movie.
And the thing about this movie is you go like, all right, it's probably going to be stupid and it's going to be trashy, but that could be fun. And it's not. It's pretty lame and dull for most of it.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, you go like, well, that was kind of dumb. Or it's just like, really, man? You're not going to listen to your new girlfriend? You know your ex is crazy. And yet when she says, she's crazy, she's fucking with me, and you like, I don't know about that. Like, come on.
Martin, I'm glad you brought that up. Can I tell y'all something? Because I ain't trying to hate on nobody, because in the movie they got look, I'm gonna tell you this much. These are flat characters right here. From the very first frame that you see these characters, that's what you gonna get for the next hour and 40 minutes. They might as well just had name tags with their character types. Hi, I'm crazy bitch. You know? Because Katherine Heigl, from the moment you meet her, she already got crazy eyes.
Oh, yeah.
They don't waste no time.
No time.
No, dude, watching this, man, and this is so, it's a little off topic, but there's this skit on Mad TV where Nicole Richie is playing Kelly Ripa, and it looks just like her, because the whole time she's like, I love everything in the world today. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. At the beginning of the movie, they don't try to like ease into it. She's brushing her daughter's hair and she's like, you know, mommy loves you.
Oh, yeah.
Always be. I'm like, all right, you just gonna drop my ass off right in Crazy Town, okay?
Don't you reach for that perfume. I'll pop you one. Whoa.
Okay. Shit, I thought we were gonna go the scenic route, but I can't.
Yeah, okay. That was the thing too, because like most movies like this, the ex-wife will lead up to being crazy. Like they'll be friends and try to learn more things.
Yeah.
This girl from the get-go was like, fuck you, fuck your life, fuck your blog, I hate you. It's just about me and my man. Like, whoa.
And all the characters are flat, but at least they kind of have something to do. The daughter and the husband, they are just props. They are just something for these two women to fight over.
That husband was such a piece of shit.
That husband was he was just dumb. That husband in there, I ain't even trying to talk about the actor. The actor's name is Jeff Stutz. I'm not trying to
Stutz. Like, his name is Jeff Dole.
Yeah, Jeff Doltz. I don't want the actor. I'm not talking about, but the character in the movie just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, because you hit it right there, Martin. There's a moment in the film where, first of all, Rosario Dawson she's trying to tell him, like, your ex-wife she's dangerous. We've got to do something. And he looks at Rosario Dawson and he says, I have no time for crazy. And she's like, me? And she looks at the camera, what the fuck? Did you hear that shit? I'm like, you were right. I was like, your girl's trying to warn you, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I want you to see this scene right here. Because even when he starts to take a stance, even when he has the time to be heroic, he does some things that are just stupid.
I'm taking Lily home.
Now, guess what happens right after that? I ain't gonna say. Yeah, you kind of close. Let me just say this: if a girl is looking at you like this, you do not turn your back on her.
You know, the funny thing is, they kept saying their names all throughout this movie.
Right.
I completely forgot what their names were until you played this clip. I was like, oh yeah, David. Oh yeah, Tessa. Oh yeah, Lily.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 characters in the
funny,
movie.
It's funny you said that because that was something I noticed too. How they kept saying each other's names over and over. Like they said, like, look, we're making this movie for morons who won't remember unless we keep repeating each other's names.
Yeah. This dude is a fucking idiot. I mean, when he turns his back on that guy, I mean, he turns it slow too. Almost looking at her, and
you see what's in her hand.
And you see what's in her hand, and she's even like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
And he sees what she's doing, and he sees all this other stuff, and he's like, I'm taking my daughter and going home.
It's almost like she wasn't gonna hit him, but once he turned around, she was like, I feel like I have to.
Yeah. What the hell? He did stupid stunts.
You miss every shot you don't take.
You made me do that.
And the daughter in this, I'm trying to figure out what the little girl's name is.
Floppity Ann, because her character was 1 minute, one way 1 minute, another way the next.
It was like pick a side.
Yeah.
She was just for the winning team. Whoever had to go on this movie.
She's Loki in this. I'm teaming up with y'all now, but I'm gonna be back over here in a second.
This girl in the movie, I wish I could remember her name. She's a good actress, but she's not really that much in the movie. But I will tell you this: the movie does kind of work when she's in the middle of all the fighting, because she's a little girl, and I hate seeing children being pulled apart by grown-ups, even when it's in a movie like this. And Katherine Heigl, boy, she's all up in this girl's head. She is mentally abusing this girl, and you kind of get mad. That's the only time you really feel some emotion. You know that scene with that horse. And so finally, Rosario Dawson steps in. She's like, "Look,
I had enough of this.
Enough of this shit." And when these two women start fighting over this girl, that's when you kind of get close to getting that trashy shit that you want.
Come on, Lily. It's Daddy's day. We're leaving.
She's like, don't you get off that fucking horse.
I wish your ass would.
I'll beat the fuck out of you in that horse.
Half like Game of Thrones.
That horse was like, get the fuck off me, please.
Don't you get off this horse. What are you?
That mom, she's like, damn, you just got punked up by your daughter and your ex's wife.
That mom, man.
Shit.
That dynamic of her and Katherine Heigl, some Emperor Darth Vader shit. Oh,
yeah.
That's Cheryl Ladd. Cheryl Ladd, now she's a legendary actress. Back in the day, she was in Josie.
She's one of Charlie's Angels.
She's one of the Charlie's Angels. She took Farrah Fawcett's place. She was also one of the voices in Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, was she?
But yeah, in this movie, boy, you see why Katherine Heigl's fucking with her kid's mind, because Cheryl Ladd is all up in Katherine Heigl's mind. There's scenes where you almost feel bad for her, because she's just trying to eat, and the mom is just kind of like, do not scrape your fork like that, and she's like, oh, I hate this bitch.
You look tired.
And she just punks her ass out. Even that horse was like, damn, you gonna let them do you like that? You ain't shit. Shut up. But and she's very Cheryl Ladd is good in the movie. I wish she had more time. It's more of a cameo that she has, and she's actually kind of she brings something to the movie. At least she makes you laugh. I mean, look at the boyfriend when he shows up. He's a villain. He's even dressed all in black. You know, I got his villain attire on.
Man, boy, that dude gets an award for overacting. Good Lord.
Yo, man, yeah, he shows up on the scene,
Like
and
he thought he was in a Spanish telenovela or something.
yeah, he shows up. Why did you call me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
Chill, Michael, chill.
And man, even overacting could have been cool with this, but the problem with the movie is that there are trashy films out there that are not that good, and they are better than what we have here. And they're even enjoyable to a certain point, because either they embrace their insanity in their trashiness, like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, or they have somebody who really knows how to hold down the screen, like Idris Elba in Obsessed.
Sure. And Rebecca De Mornay and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, they brought her craziness along slowly. So you could, like, you understand why she was invited into the home in the first place.
Yeah.
And it's over time when you slowly see her doing stuff. She ain't crazy eyes right from the first the first scene.
No, they have a tactic where they do something. I don't want to use Hitchcock, but it's an old tactic where they show you what this crazy person's capable of, and then they pull them back and have them creep up in your ass after that, you know?
And this movie started off with Rosario Dawson already being in police custody and all beat up, so you're like, we know what she can do.
Oh, that's right, the flashback.
It would have been a cool narrative thing to do had there been something to the movie. But it's like, we don't need this shit because we know what happens.
And worst police ever.
Yeah.
Worst police.
We got this. So you telling me she did all this? I'm like, if y'all just check the IP address, y'all can tell. like this is so easy to do, but y'all are not doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Look, we don't want to put any work into this.
It was all circumstantial shit. Well, you was outside when it was raining and somebody got shot, so it had to have been you. You're wet. Okay, what?
Yeah, there's a cop in this movie. He is the worst fucking cop. Let me see if I can find him. He, right here.
There you go. I feel like he's always cops or some black guy in a position of authority.
Yeah. You know, got that. You know,
like, look, I just got a new box of donuts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to them before they get cold. And another thing about how dumb this movie is, Courtney and I were talking about this yesterday. Rosario Dawson's phone, her password is her birthday. Who does that?
That's the dumbest fucking thing you could do.
She almost deserved what she got in this movie.
Yeah.
Because everything was just laid out. Once she got in that phone, all them passwords were there.
Like Katherine Heigl just does a Google search. It's like, I got your password. I'm like, damn, already?
Yeah.
It took her like 3 minutes to get it.
She even slowed it down because she was just kind of like, I'm moving way too fast.
She's typing with her toes. This shit.
I got to enjoy the moment in here. Yeah, and you know what? And Rosario Dawson, man. She's the main one. We've been talking about this all night. Why are you doing this? You are wasted in this movie. In fact, in this movie, she is so one note. And all these actors are capable of something. We're not saying bad actors, but we've seen her in a lot of things. Katherine Heigl she talked a lot of shit to a lot of people.
Yeah.
She got to earn her way back. So if you got to do that Redbox route, then if you got to do that home streaming shit, then fine. We understand you. But Rosario Dawson, everybody loves her.
Yeah.
She's working right now. Most of the time, she's just acting with her nostrils and her forehead. She just gasping, them nostrils flaring up. She got them creases in the forehead that come up, and she's above this, man. There's a couple of things in there that I can see if you catch it on television or streaming or whatnot. It could be okay. But that ending,
that ending, man.
Stick around. We're gonna give the rating, and then we're gonna spoil this shit for you. And we ain't even waiting to the end of the show. We're gonna do it right after, because y'all don't give a fuck. Come on. But I'm giving this some more bullshit, and it's a fine some more bullshit.
It is. It really is.
Man, that ending is so hilarious that they pull in here. They got the nerve to try to have a sequel with this. But yeah, some more bullshit for me.
You literally took everything out of my mouth, bro, because I was thinking, like, with this, Rosario Dawson, she you could tell she's trying, man, and she was getting, they gave this chick a mayonnaise sandwich and some sugar water. It was like, make a 4-course meal out of it, and
it was like Iron Fist for her all over again.
Yeah, she's like, why am I here? But yeah, like with this movie, it just feels like it's unnecessary. That's what it should have been called. It's something that a 16-year-old could write. This is what they think relationships are. It's very unspecific about where they are and what their main motives are, and the fact that the husband just seems to be slightly retarded, but he owns a business. Like you know your ex-wife is crazy, but you won't listen to your new girl who's been sane and is holding down a job and is doing her damnedest to impress you and your daughter.
Yeah, no, it just looks stupid.
Yeah, but you're right. With this, if it would have cut off, you know what? Not even, I won't say 5 minutes, but about 10 minutes earlier, I'd have been like, all right, this is a rental. If I rolled across this on Netflix, I'd be like, all right, Rosario Dawson's in it. Let me check this out, and then probably cut it off 20 minutes later. But that last 15 to 10 minutes, my God, they went full retard with this. So yeah, this is a solid some more bullshit for me.
Oh yeah,
And like you guys, there was that point where I was like, look, it's not for me, clearly. but maybe I can just give it a rental because it's trash and people like that. And we're sitting in one of these screening audiences where they do kind of like these things. But not only the ending, which is setting up kind of sequel, but really the climax of the conflict.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first salvo where it was just like, oh my God, no, you didn't do that. And what I loved about it was how the audience turned on this movie.
Yeah.
We are so used to them clapping and coming out going like, it was pretty good. Or, you know, maybe a little bit of this. But no, they all just went, oh.
Just to put this in perspective, people clapped in Why Him and Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. Not in this.
The audience was mad.
Oh, yeah.
The whole audience, it was like nothing but women going, oh, no, you didn't.
And laughter.
Yeah, and laughter. Yeah, people laughing at the end of
I
this
can't
movie.
tell you how many people I passed walking out the theater like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You believe that?
What the fuck? There's so many different versions. One guy was trying to say it several times. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just love what they do to end the whole thing. And it's like, wow, that was amazingly horrible. But okay, it's done. We can leave now. And they go like, wait, what about the Marvel Stinger? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you did it.
People, this is why. Yeah, well, but wait, there's more. You also get an extra dose of bullshit with this. Man, let me tell you something. I wish I could give like a full price of bullshits for this because these are the bad movies I live for.
Dude, this is a beer and pizza night. That's exactly what this is.
But it's only when it gets halfway because you got to get through that first half.
Oh no, man!
It builds up. It's that payoff. You got to edge first,
yeah,
Martin.
man. If I just had to watch this and go home and feel like I wasted my life, then I'd be mad. But to come in here and gloriously talk about it like this, man, I live for shit like this. I almost want to say thank you, Katherine Heigl and Rosario Dawson. You made my night.
I'm gonna watch this again drunk. I know I am. There's gonna be one night I'm like, fuck it, let's go for it.
Call me. But here's the ending to this movie right here, man.
The climax and the stinger.
And the stinger. There's a point in the movie where we know Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl, they're gonna get into it. And finally there's a point. You see that knife right there, and she's running at her. And then when she runs up on her, Rosario Dawson has the knife, and they both stop, and she looks at her, and at this point, Katherine Heigl, she knows she's lost. Face all scarred up right now. She ain't pretty no more, ain't got no family, ain't got shit. And so at that point, she just goes ahead and just falls on the sword.
Well, yeah, not quite. She looks in the mirror and sees herself scratched up.
For like 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. And it's like, oh, look, you've done it again. You've ruined everything. Like she suddenly turns into Gollum.
Yeah.
Or the Green Goblin talking to herself in the mirror.
Oh, yeah, she's talking to herself. Yeah, she got a moment.
and just like, well, the only thing I can do now is run onto the knife.
Yeah.
And it's not, she just hugs her. She hugs herself to death. She hugs.
Yeah. She
like,
just runs up on her and just falls on the sword.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is not literally the same climax as Catwoman, like where she messed up her face at the end.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh fuck it, I'm out.
Oh yeah. Now at this point, she's on the ground and she tells Rosario Dawson at this point, she's like, please, as I'm dying, please don't let my daughter remember me like
this.
And they cut to and believe me, it's no problem because they cut to the next scene and that family has moved on quickly.
They moved back to San Francisco.
Ain't nobody remember, like the daughter who's like blood daughter of hers. She's at one point she's like, don't hurt my mom. And with this, now she's gone. She's like, yeah, well, fuck that bitch. She ain't here.
Yeah.
Yep. And
yeah, don't worry, they won't remember you at all.
I mean, ain't nobody in mourning.
And it's only like 6 months later.
Yeah.
The daughter's just fine.
Yeah, they cooking waffles. You know what?
But wait,
there's more.
Oh yeah.
Now at this point, this is where they set it up for the sequel. So they're all happy, everything's done. Man, we done moved on, obviously. But then there's a ring at the doorbell.
No, it's not even that. It's the random ass dog that they had that hasn't shown up the entire movie.
Oh yeah.
So the dog is just barking at the door, and
because dogs can spot Terminators.
Yeah. and Julia, Rosario Dawson's character, is like, look, there's nobody out here. It must be a squirrel or something. And she opens the door, and there's nobody in the door frame. And then all of a sudden, the mom just comes in frame. We're like, whoa.
The mother-in-law.
The mother-in-law. And it's not just that, it's the mother-in-law. It's like when Rosario Dawson sees her, she's like, oh my God. And they show Cheryl Ladd, you hear this music. Dun-dun-dun.
I expected the Halloween thing to start playing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the spirit of Katherine Heigl went into Cheryl Ladd.
Yeah. And then the grandmother's like, don't worry. I'm here. I'll always be here. And then and the camera pulls back with grandma hugging the little girl, and Rosario Dawson's like, oh my God, it's starting again. And that's when the audience is like, you fucking kid. Grandma, who's the next villain? That's the setup for the sequel? Grandma? Yeah. Grandma. And when they pull out, that's when the audience looked at this and like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You expect me to see a sequel where grandma's going Jason Voorhees on people? No, fuck you, man. And the reason why that is so bad is because it's been 6 months and they act like grandma was never there. Like they never had to like go to the funeral together. Like lawyers were never involved.
Right. Like
grandma never came to see granddaughter. You know, it's like, this is not how life works. But yet, I would love to see what they do with this.
Okay, so Grandma would be in the second movie. Third movie would be the return of Katherine Heigl, because we never see her actual corpse.
Oh, that is true.
That is very true.
That is true.
It'd be like, oh yes, my daughter was away in a sanitarium, but now she's feeling much better.
Coming back,
wants her family back.
Coming back all scarred up like Jason more and more.
New nightmare.
Wearing a potato sack on her head. GameFly brings to your house, to you, over 8,000 new releases and classics that are available to rent, or you can buy them for almost every system out there, current and some old systems. Like I said, man, I've been trying to put my GameCube back to work for years. GameFly has given me an excuse to do that. And you could even try 30 days for free by typing in gameflyoffer.com/double toasted. And when you do that, you'll get 30 days for free of games and movies. Get all those things, all of them at once. Just stay in the house. Don't go nowhere because they're all going to get brought right to your mailbox. You can also bring the element of surprise every month to your home in the form of a Loot Crate mystery box. In that box, I can't tell you what it is, but I can guarantee you it is the best in geek and gaming gear. Some people say it's like having Comic-Con brought right to your home. You don't have to leave the house for nothing. You're getting all kind of stuff. And everybody likes a little surprise every month, just a little bit. And here's another surprise for you. You know, if you go to our link, trylootcrate.com/double toasted, and you type in bridge 10, that's the word bridge and the number 10, you can get 10% off, a 10% discount on your first crate. How's that for a surprise right there? Loot Crate, bring the mystery and the surprise to your mailbox once a month with Loot Crate. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.